So basically, what we're doing is we're covering this Muslim claim, the claim that Muslims make that there's only one Quran, there's no variant versions, and that's it. The one that we have today is exactly as Muhammad said it, and there's no differences from then until now. And so we're breaking that down, going into the history, and then we're going into modern day, and we're showing actually you guys have sources that say something different. And even today, you can go to different parts of the Muslim world, and you can find different versions of the Quran that read things differently.
Yeah.
And it gives you different meanings, takes away words, adds words, all that. So
can you give me examples of taking away meaning and adding and deleting words?
Yeah, let's do that one right now. It's chapter 57, 24. All right. So this is this last part here is what we're focusing on. So فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ هُوَ الْغَنِيُّ الْحَمِيدُ. And then this one, فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ الْغَنِيُّ الْحَمِيدُ, without the huwa. So this is an example between two different readings where you have a word that's completely missing.
Okay. So, my thing is, from what I understand, like I would like to first start off by mentioning some of the things that the previous brothers mentioned about how these topics are definitely, I think, for me at least, far above my pay grade and my ability to say definitively what these things mean as far as pure knowledge is concerned.
Then why'd you come, man?
In these situations, I'm more forced, and I think you as well should be more forced to use logic, because we, like I said, I only know so much.
Logic.
So logic is probably the most important thing. And for me, how I understand these verses are the Quran itself and how it's transmitted is there are different qira'at as far as how words were pronounced because of the different.
This isn't a pronunciation though. This is
Can I finish? I'm not done.
I just correct things as you make errors.
Please.
Yeah, but once you make an error, you continue on the error. It's like why continue on error?
This is not error.
You said pronunciation.
You're insinuating that I'm not adding on to what I said.
Okay.
By saying thank you. What I'm saying is that there are 7 different recitations for each, I guess you could say, tribe of people, from my understanding. So it wouldn't be false to say, and this is definitely true, there are different qira'at for different regions of Arabs for them to better assimilate into the Quran. Let me continue, please.
Well, because it's wrong. It's wrong. Let me just bring up a scholar now, because you made a statement.
Let me finish.
Man, this is not a khutbah, man. Like this. I
came in to talk, and you guys are just interrupting. And when I finish,
but Kadeem, all he's trying to do is just let you know that it's pointless to expound on it.
I'm literally saying a few more words.
Yeah, but Kadeem, but you have to understand this in order to continue the fullness of the conversation. I'm pretty sure you're going to be here for about 30, 45 minutes. So what I'm saying is, because you seem decent. So what Jai is literally just trying to tell you is that it's pointless to expound on an incorrect position.
All I'm getting at is this. Based on this understanding that there are multiple recitations of the Quran, using my logic, it does not invalidate any other recitation of a Quran by virtue that the Prophet, peace be upon him, could have recited both. In both situations, these things could have passed and been transmitted through time. And it doesn't take away from the one that says innaka, nor does it take from the one that says innaka. By the way, they're both the same word but different grammatical use, which
they're
applies
not the same word.
Innaka is the same word.
No, it's not.
Look, and in is what dictates how the word is understood.
He's trying to tell us.
Are you Arab? Are you telling Arabs what it is?
No,
I'm Arab and it's not. I'm Arab and it's not.
I'm saying innaka is used in both verses.
Okay, no, it's not. Why don't we settle this?
Innaka isn't used in both verses.
Hold on. Why don't
bring it back?
Look,
innaka is used in both verses.
Okay,
yeah, but
go back to the verse and show me that.
Why don't we go to a Tabari and we'll see.
No. You just said that
We're gonna go to a
cat
tablet.
is not used in both.
Okay, look, we're gonna go to a tablet and we're gonna see what he says. We're gonna see, does he agree with you? Does he agree that Muhammad said it both ways? That's what we're gonna do. So unfortunately,
He doesn't.
it's only in Arabic, but we'll translate it for
That's the pay
you.
grade you've mentioned, man.
Yeah.
POC is crazy.
So let's do this.
Okay, shall we read? I mean, I'm gonna read and translate. So,
Okay, we'll read it and translate.
Because we know pay grade. So, okay. وقد اختلف القراءة في قراءة قوله.
Yeah.
So that's basically saying اختلف means differed.
Yeah.
Okay, the قراءة.
The readers differed in this reading.
Okay, so this one, can you highlight?
Okay.
إنك means do you? So it's a question. إنك, can you see this? Like, I don't know if you can see the yellow.
Can you see it, Kadeem?
Yeah,
it's like one extra letter. So an extra letter added to a word actually changes the word, my friend.
Okay. But that's what I'm getting at. Though.
Okay, hold on. Wait, let's continue translating it. Okay.
فقرأ ذلك عامة قراءة الأمصار أئنك على الاستفهام.
So,
which means that most of them read it أئنك, meaning as a question.
As a question. This is the
you,
or the interrogative. Yeah.
Okay. As a question. أئنك. So if I say to you, are you Yusuf, is different to if I say to you, you are Yusuf.
Now,
I thought you were going to prove to me that the Prophet Muhammad didn't.
We're trying.
We're getting there. Just like you said. You took a lot of time. We gave you the time. Just let us finish with this.
Yeah, I apologize, please.
Okay, that's okay. That's
so it says here في قراءة أبي بن كعب عند قراءة أبي بن كعب.
This one we don't really need this one because we're not dealing with
this is
one.
actually a third one.
A third reading.
أو أنت يوسف.
Yeah, this is a third reading. But we'll skip that one because this is the main one.
Okay, so it says here وروي عن ابن محيصن أنه قرأ إنك لأنت يوسف.
So إنك.
Okay, على الخبر meaning it's confirmation.
Yes.
Meaning you are Yusuf.
And it says not as a question.
لا على الاستفهام.
Okay.
So one is a question and another one is confirmation.
Okay. Now let's see what At-Tabari concludes. Does he conclude Muhammad said it both ways? Does he say Muhammad said it like this and Muhammad said it like that?
No, he doesn't.
What does he say?
قال أبو جعفر is At-Tabari.
Yeah.
He says والصواب من القراءة في ذلك عندنا, and the correct قراءة,
the correct reading
for us is قراءة من قرأه بالاستفهام, meaning
the question,
the قراءة of the question.
Okay, so nowhere in that statement did it defame.
Yes, it did, because it said the correct one. No, it did, because it said the correct one.
He said the correct, what you just said, the correct one for us is the question.
So are you saying that
Muhammad?
Well, are you saying wait?
Okay,
brother,
please go.
Are you saying that the other way? You said Muhammad said it another way. So are you saying that the other way is wrong?
That's not,
because you said correct.
That's not what I'm saying.
Correct.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
if you say one is correct, that means the other one is wrong.
I'm using logic. No, that does not mean that. I'm saying that the Prophet Muhammad transmitted the Quran, and it's possible that both ways he transmitted it.
Why didn't At-Tabari say that? Why didn't At-Tabari say that?
Why did you say correct? Why correct?
I'm just a layman.
He says that the majority. That's fine. Upon us because that's what the majority read it.
But that doesn't take away from either. That's what I'm trying to get. What you're trying to say? What you're trying to say is that both cannot be possible, and there's a contradiction. But there's not. Not in the meeting.
Wait.
Okay,
just for the sake of the people listening, so that maybe they can't hear because we're talking over each other. Just to be clear, At-Tabari gives an argument for why this is the correct reading, because he says that this is the consensus. This is the consensus. The majority of readers. Hold on, wait. He says that the majority of readers read it this way. Therefore, this is the correct reading. He doesn't say I have. He doesn't say I have a chain from Muhammad.
That's what I'm getting at. You're trying to say that it takes away
I have a chain from Muhammad.
It doesn't. It doesn't. Look, if it did, he would say the other way is wrong.
Yeah, he doesn't say equal.
You would say the other way is wrong.
He says the correct way.
No.
The correct way. So
all right, so let's hold on, guys. Everybody pause there. Everybody pause. Everybody pause. So let's get understanding here. So
just so
to
everyone
be clear, Jai, he says that there is a correct way of reading.
Yes.
And he says that the correct way of reading is the one with the question.
The question.
Correct.
Yes.
And he says that's because the majority reading. Majority
right. He doesn't say because I have a chain that goes back to Muhammad.
Exactly.
He doesn't say that. He says because that's the majority.
Wait, hold on, Kadeem, one at a time.
Let me finish, because you said you're saying stuff about how things are wrong. I must interject.
Kadeem.
Okay,
I have to continue to do this, bro. I'm gonna have to remove you.
But
calm yourself, relax. Let's have a dialogue.
Okay.
So,
I'll let you understand what's going on here.
So yeah, finish, please.
So what I'm saying is, he doesn't say I have a chain that goes back to Muhammad, and I know for a fact that he said like this. He says, no, this is how the majority read it. Dude, why do you keep interrupting?
Well, the question I'm asking is, if someone says I'm a layman and this is above my pay grade.
No, this is logic that I'm using. I'm sorry. This is logic. This has nothing to do.
How are you gonna come back?
All right, so my turn, guys. My turn.
Okay, go ahead.
So he says that there's a correct way of reading.
No, he said there's a majority way.
No. Okay,
no, he said the correct way.
Stop.
No.
Hey, Jai, do me a favor.
Yep, right
Can
here.
you read the part where it says correct?
Yeah, as-sawab.
Yeah,
the correct.
As-sawab means the correct.
Okay.
Did you not say the correct one for us?
Yes. In other words, including.
Khalas. The correct one for us.
Yes, meaning for the Muslim.
Those who follow him.
No, for the Muslims.
No.
Yes.
Way for us. The majority of those.
Who is he talking? Who's he talking?
No, listen. What I'm saying is this:
for the Hindus.
There is possibilities within Islam where there could be a majority opinion and a minority opinion. And he is saying the majority opinion is that this is the correct way. This is a common Islamic foundational understanding of
here's my question, Kadeem. If there is a correct way of reading it, that means that the alternative is incorrect, right?
No, that's what I'm saying. Yes. It does not mean that. That's the point. That's the point. It does not mean that it's incorrect.
What happened to logic? I thought he was using logic.
I thought he was using logic, Bob.
This is logic. This is logic. It's possible that two things could be correct.
Oh, okay, hold on.
It's possible that two things could be correct.
He said, hold on. If he highlights, excuse me, Kadeem. Kadeem.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He doesn't say both are correct. He says there is a particular correct reading
that majority of us,
and the reason why it's correct is because the majority agree to this.
Exactly.
So the one
that doesn't take away from the minority.
Kadeem, the one that the majority is reading, that's the incorrect reading.
No, that does not mean that.
So what does it mean to be the opposite of correct?
All right, look. This is what I'm gonna give you an example. Say we're trying to recover something in the past, and there was a group of 3 people that listened to me at individual times. And at one person I said, I have cocoa butter lotions. This is just a random example. And another person at some point I said, I have a cocoa butter lotion. And another person I said, this cocoa butter lotion is mine. I'm just saying that because I have lotion in front of me, so it's kind of a weird example. But what I'm getting at is this. It is possible that all 3 is correct. And at the same time, it is possible that the majority of people heard me say, I have coconut lotion. It doesn't take away, look. It doesn't take away from me saying the other 2 things.
I got you, John. I got you.
So the other 3 are the same.
Let me speak with your example.
They're both correct.
Kadeem, I heard you. Kadeem, I heard you. Let me stick with your example. No, that's enough.
No. I need to clarify before you continue.
Yeah.
I'm using a very layman.
You're gonna mute up now. Now you're muted. So let's stick with your example, Kadeem. So with your example, Kadeem, you said the same thing in 3 different ways. No problem. Now let me ask you this. Is it the same thing if I said, I have a cocoa butter lotion, or then I somebody else reports me saying, do I have a coconut butter lotion? Do I have a coconut butter lotion? Are those 2 the same thing, Kadeem? I have cocoa butter lotion, or versus, do I have cocoa butter lotion? Is that the same thing, Kadeem? You can unmute now and talk. Please answer that directly.
Well, it depends on the context. Because if you read that ayah, listen, if you read that ayah.
So the Quran is not word for word, letter for letter. The Quran is cocoa butter lotion.
That's not even what I'm saying.
One is cocoa butter lotion, everyone. It's not word for word, letter for letter. It's all cocoa butter lotion, man.
Why are you interrupting me?
I want to hear.
It's not word for word from Jibril. Jibril doesn't know.
Listen, this is not even what I said. You're putting words in my mouth.
Yeah, can you answer? Is it the same as me saying,
now listen,
I have cocoa butter lotion versus do I have cocoa butter lotion? Are those two statements the same?
What I'm saying is this, you're trying to connect this to that Quranic
Just
text.
Answer. Are they the same?
No,
bro?
Listen. I have to. Because this is what we're talking about.
You know what?
But answer directly first. You have to answer directly first, man. And then you can expound.
It's not sincere.
It depends on the context. So if
you can't answer the question, but Kadeem, you can't answer Kadeem. Let me just Kadeem, I'm just trying to help you, man. I'm like a moderator here. Look, I'm just trying to help you. You do because you're about to get kicked. You're about to get kicked out of here. I'm trying to help you. Well, go ahead, man. Do your thing. Okay, go ahead. Ignore questions and get kicked. Go ahead.
I'm trying to answer the question. You're interrupting.
No, you're not. You're trying to answer the question backwards.
I got it, life. Is it the same statement or not, bro?
They're not the same statement.
Thank you. So which one? Good. So they're not the same. Here's the point now.
I already stated that these things are possible.
Watch this.
No. I already stated that this is possible.
Kadeem, you come here and say, Kadeem, watch this. Watch this and mute up. Watch this. If now you go on and say, because I'm talking to you and I'm talking to life. Now you say, Avery said that he said, and I quote, you're quoting me verbatim, I have coconut butter lotion. Life says, nah, there was a different saying, like Kadeem says that Avery said this, but the correct way for me is, do I have cocoa butter lotion? Life says one way is correct over yours. Does that mean that according to what life is saying, that your statement that you're quoting from me is correct still, or is it wrong based off what life says?
Firstly, I just want to say, I'm sorry if I'm being like very passionate. Like, you know what I mean? It's a natural, distinct characteristic of myself where I kind of get into the discussion. So firstly, I'd like to apologize. As a Muslim, that's all I'm saying. But to get to the question that you're asking, you're asking me if you were to say something, I kind of missed it, but I'm trying to reiterate.
Let me repeat it.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So right. So we got the two statements. You acknowledge that both were different, right? They're different statements. They're not the same. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Now, if life says one of those statements is correct, is the correct one for him.
Yeah.
Does he hold the opinion that the other one is still correct or that the other statement is wrong?
He should. If he's being sincere, he should.
But if he says that one statement, when he's quoting what I said, and he heard that there's another rendering of what I said, and he says, no, it's this way. This is the correct way.
And notice he says the correct way. He doesn't say a correct way. He says the correct way.
No, and once you said us, this is different. So please.
No, the correct way. The correct way.
The correct way for us.
It's not like
he asked me a question. Now you're interjecting with extra stuff. It has nothing to do with the question. Please. Please.
So hold on. One more thing before Kadeem goes. So listen.
How can I go?
Pay attention.
I can't have so much information in my brain at once. I need one question at a time, please.
Look,
you're not being sincere, man.
Yeah, you gotta be honest.
How am I not being sincere? He asked me a question. I'm attempting to answer.
You're not being sincere, and it's clear, bro.
Yeah, everybody knows it's different.
Right,
How can Joseph's brothers both say at the same time in the same sense, you are Joseph, we know it's Joseph, and then say, is that really Joseph? How can they say the same thing? You can't have both. That's why you need to choose one.
And that's why he said al-sawab, the correct. He said al. You know al? Everybody knows al is equal to the in Arabic. He said al-sawab, the correct. Okay? There's no way out of it, man. Look, Kadeem. You can just quit while you're ahead.
I'm not trying to go out of it.
There's no way out of it. Just say, I'm a layman.
And I'm grateful.
It's above my pay grade. I don't know.
I don't know. And now I know to go to those who have knowledge.
Okay.
I'm not going to go to you.
You don't have knowledge.
I'm not going to go to you for these answers.
That's us.
That's us.
Yeah, exactly. You're in the right place.
I know, but I'm simply just interjecting the logic that I have.
There's ain't no logic.
Come on now. you're
Kadeem, ain't
being
no logic,
very
man.
rude in how you're approaching me.
Just hold on, daughter of Christ. Just deal with this, please, specifically.
I'm trying to.
How can both be true at the same time?
Because
It's not. Let me get it out.
Okay, sorry.
Are you Joseph, or versus he said or they said you are Joseph? How can they both be true at the same time? Please break that down.
Well, from my understanding, just the logic that I have, as I read the entire verse, the meaning equals the same thing to me. If you're trying to say something as in you came into an area and you said, "Hey, you're that guy," or "You're that guy," and then I said, "Yes, I am that guy." It's like the same thing. You get what I'm saying? So I'm listening to it.
You're completely not even dealing with what I asked you. I'll do it again.
I have. Listen, you're saying,
are you Joseph? Are you Joseph? Versus you are Joseph.
But this is what I'm getting at.
Are those the? How can they both be the same thing? Correct.
I'm giving an example of how I understand it.
I don't care about how you understand it. Deal with the text.
No, this is how I understand. I'm dealing with the text, but you're not allowing me to speak.
No, I am allowing you to speak when you're dealing with
let me speak. So say I met you somewhere out at a gas station.
We're doing this right here.
This is
how can they both be correct? Asking.
I'm about to give you because the context matters and how I'm saying it matters in this example. Say you're at a gas station and I said, "You're God Logic," or I said, "Are you God Logic?" And then you went on to say, "I am God Logic."
Is that
regardless of which? No. Regardless of which one I said, the premise of the ayah is the same.
Okay,
I came into a room. This is what happens in the story.
Did you ask or did you tell me?
This is what happens in the story. The brothers
did you ask or did you tell me? That's the question.
No,
did you ask or did you tell me?
Exactly the same. This is the logic that I'm using.
Yeah. Did you ask or did you tell me?
No. It doesn't matter. The premise is the same. I walked into a building. I see you.
Get out of here.
You see that, bro?
You guys are pathetic.
One of the escapes that Muslims try to use in these conversations, because when there are conversations in the Quran where you have differences, you have another instance in chapter 17, verse 102, where Moses says to Pharaoh, "Surely you knew, and really surely I knew." A lot of times Muslims will acknowledge, yeah, they couldn't have said both of those same things. It can only be one. Sometimes what they just say is, actually, they didn't say any of those things because they didn't actually speak Arabic. They have to make up a whole new narrative and say, like, oh, the Quran's not really presenting a conversation. It's just kind of like being poetic or something. They have to go all this crazy way around.
Yeah, the coping is real.
It's real. It's crazy.
It couldn't have been both. Otherwise, somebody would have said both are correct.
Exactly.
Yeah, once they have different, it's crazy how once differences are presented to Muslims, somehow like it's all the same. It's not a difference. They all mean the same thing. You can still get the same understanding. Like they have the most slippery way to try to get out of stuff. It's like I don't know, man.